This is part 32 of making an e-start kit for a YZ250. In my last video, I assembled all the parts onto the bike that I could, and I gave it a test with an old arm that I had. In this video, I put together the right arm, and I watched it turn the motor over for the first time ever. So a little recap, when I got my parts in the mail, they were perfect, but I forgot to put threads on them. So what I did is I went out today and I got a few taps of all different sizes for the holes that I need, so I could come home and start assembling everything. Once I got home, I did some absolutely cursed things with my taps because I didn't have that little T-wrench deal and I was not about to pay the extra 10 bucks. But you know what? It all worked, so that's what matters. After I got the main disc arm done, I went and then I did the kickstart arm. And after that was done, I was pretty much ready to go outside and throw it on the bike again. Then I remembered I still have that bolt to take out from yesterday because I snapped it off. So I listened to what you guys said and I went and got a few easy outs and I started working through those. Now, once again, I did some absolutely cursed things with them and I'm pretty sure that's why they didn't work. So I'll spare you guys most of that stuff. So what I ended up doing is just cutting off this little nut on the back. And for the time being, I'll just use it like a through bolt and just put my own nut on the back. It's not that big of a deal. Once I established that, I was ready to put everything on the bike. I started with the motor mount and then I moved down to the kickstart assembly. After I got those on, I made sure that my cable was nice and tight in the right spots. Little side note on the cable, I'm not actually sure if I like where the anchor is. I might move it around, but for now this works just fine. One thing too, I did actually mount a pulley to the kickstart adapter, so that's pretty sweet. But with that, everything was on the bike and we were ready to go. A little more? Can it go one more? That's basically a full kick. And here's where it would go like this. It would come off the front. This really was amazing to see. I was so happy to see the reciprocation motion kind of work on its own. Although I need to still grind the ramp into shape, but still, that was great to see. Going forward, I do need to install the swivel, and I might need a stronger motor, but I have some ideas for that, so I'm not going to jump the gun too soon. I think some remedies I could have is moving the anchor point of that pulley, and just a bunch of other little stuff that would probably help. All in all though, today was definitely a very big success.